Right, the fighting fisherman is back. Aren't we, Scrap Man? Come here, Scrap Man. Come and see Daddy. Come on. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I had a little break from YouTube. I was smashing it for about 3 years on YouTube. And let me just lock on my face. Boom. I've got a new camera. Yeah, boy. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I lost a little bit of hope with YouTube. I posted so much on there. My views did drop massively. Scrap Man, you're stealing my focus. And I just got a little bit disheartened, to be honest. I spend hours sometimes doing these videos. It's not a rant, by the way. I'm not gonna be moaning. But yeah, some of the videos I spent hours on, and I just don't get the views that I think I should get. And it sounds big-headed, but I'm not. Honestly, some of the stuff that I see on YouTube, I'm like, there's a guy working for Drennan, for example, with a pole catching little roach this big. I'm going to a bloody ditch and catching an 8-pound tench and no one's watching it. I'm like, what? But you'll watch that with a guy who's catching a little maggot on a commercial. I just don't get it sometimes. Sometimes I don't think my videos get pushed. So the only views I get are the ones that I push myself. So yeah, it's bizarre, man. On TikTok, completely different. I'm doing my Muay Thai on there, smashing it. I've got 24,000 followers now on TikTok. On YouTube, I've got, I think, 7,000, but I'm lucky to get 1,000 views. And the hours that I spent, honestly, I did a pike fishing video. I just deleted the whole video because I couldn't believe it. I think I got 500 to 600 views on it. I spent, like, it must have been 13 hours making that video. I was just like, people are not interested. So I just lost interest. But I am back. I've got so much footage on my phone. It's insane. It feels wasted, and I like my loyal fans. Obviously, the people that follow me from the beginning when I was getting trolled by some muppets on here. You noticed that went away, didn't it? What happened to you all boys? Bizarre, man. That was such a weird time. I had it on TikTok for a little bit as well, and then it just disappears. Very weird. I've noticed that. I go on these platforms, I get attacked for about a year, and then suddenly they just shut up. Very strange. YouTube and TikTok. If you're ever going to be a creator, expect to get crap. Probably wouldn't get as much as I got. I got called a crackhead like every day for like a year or something, but it all stopped. And now, to be fair, even when I go on these fishing forums, people know me as a fighting fisherman, but I find it quite weird because all these people know me, but no one's watching my videos. So, like, I don't know. But yeah, so this video, I've got, I go out and catch a tench on a method feeder in winter. This was just before the river's closed. It's just way before the winter's closed. It's right at the end of the winter. Like I said, I didn't put a post in it. I've got, we're on holiday and I had 2 holidays. And I caught some really good fish. And I actually caught carp in December. It was freezing cold. I went to a little place on holiday and I caught a carp off the top, what was just blew my mind. That was like 2 months ago. So yeah, I'm just going to do a video now of just, people want to watch it, whatever. I'm going to do a video of, it's going to be all of those sessions, and I'm going to cut them down so it's not a long video, obviously. I could probably make a video out of each, but I just don't think it's worth it. So I'll put all 3 in one video. So it's going to be like holiday and catching a tench out of a ditch. Right, bing bang bosh. See you in a minute. All right, guys, sorry about the traffic and the noise, but I'm on the ditch. I've got a method feeder and a float rod. I'm going to do a little bit of rod fishing first, and then I'm going to go tench fishing. I put bait in 4 different places. Sorry, it sounds like I am on a building site. I put bait in 4 different places, but it's pretty sad. I went to my old spot, and you can see it's all completely grown over. Where I originally used to tench fish, it's completely gone. You can't fish it. So I've moved further, back to my old spot where I've been fishing this season. But I've been put bait in, there's 4 different spots. Try and get some, fish feeding before I get there. So I'm going to use a method feeder first with actually just a bright pop-up, and I'm going to use a worm. But first I'm going to set up float fish, and then I'm going to get the method feeder out. Right, bing bang bosh. This is what I mean, it's what I'm fishing in. So luckily I've got a really long landing net, and I can land fish in this. Further down it's a bit easier to fish, but I know what the fish are like. They love this area, especially in winter, man. It's literally a channel just through the middle. Right, let's get on it. All right, let's get this method feeder out. Guys, there we go, got out. Wow. Got a nice powerful rod on it. Get out of there. Tench. Right, so I'm going to put it back, but nice 4-pound fish. Look at that, not even holding it out. Got some old warrior scars on him, but yeah, look at that, banging tench. Get it back. So there we go, Mr. Tench on a method feeder. Wild tench, what I'd never seen a method feeder. I just wanted to catch one on a method feeder, just for the, the hell of it. Because I've caught them all on floats and stuff like that, and it's actually very effective on the float. But I just thought I'd just try a method feeder, just because, it's a method feeder. And a nice new rod, so that's good fun. But right, next one. So this time, I went off to a random little forest place on holiday for 3 days, and there was 3 little ponds there in the forest. They were really cool. They did have a problem with crayfish. I was getting some weird bites and stuff, but I did actually end up producing a really nice fish, so check it out. All right, guys, how lucky am I? So, like I said, I'm on holiday. Yeah, boys. 3 days, and can you hear that? Running water. So there's 2 ponds connected with a river. I'll tell you the place when I finish fishing here. But whoa, definitely fish jumping around. I'm gonna flip you around to show you. I sound out of breath. I just ran around here. So that's where my missus is, just up there. That car's my car. This is where I'm fishing. So look at this. Got a massive river, well, little river, stream that runs into it. There's like a raging torrent with all this rain. But yeah, I'm gonna get set up, float fish, and chuck a carp rod out. And let's just see what we can catch. I don't know what the stock's like, but I know there's carp in it. That's as much as I know. So, bing, bang, bosh, let's get on it. That's a 3-pound perch all day. Yes! Right, guys, can you believe it? I had a little weird bite on the float. I thought I snagged. And then look at this again. Look at that. That's a 3-pound perch, isn't it? All day. 3-pound perch. Gotta be, man. I've caught some units in my time. That's definitely 3 pound. That's over 3 pound. 3 pound 2, I reckon. 3 pound 4. We'll weigh it. Look at that. Buzzing, man. That's an amazing fat fish. I knew it was fighting hard on the float. I thought it was a small carp, baby carp or something. Oh, specimen, fat belly on it. I knew there's some big roach in that. All right, so this roach I reckon was about 2 pound before, but
I know we've had a dry summer and now it's like downpour, so the fish are on it. But it's just easy to pound roach. It's a really old roach. You can just tell by its body, and now it's just being an ass. There we go. That is actually, look at its head. That's a really old roach. I think that was bigger before. Sorry about the brolly, I just got to keep myself dry, but that's a nice roach. It was, yeah, but yeah, so I think I'm going to have a specimen day of roach. Alright then guys, a few hours fishing on the feeder. Look at that. Banging bream. Clonking roach. And he kept a few in the net that were really big. Look at this beast. Absolute clonking roach. This is the biggest one. And that's a beast. See? All on feeder. Very simple. And even some roach bream hybrids. Like that one. Yeah, some really quality roach. Can't moan about that on a feeder. Right, photo time. I got a clanking roach. I haven't recorded it all because I am just roach bashing, but it's best days roach fishing I've had in years. And look at that. Easy over a pound. Yeah, absolutely buzzing. All on the float, just piece of bread and lift method. But yeah, they're all bubbling up and everything. It just seems to be loads of massive roach in here. Yeah, crazy. Right, you know what this is, guys? Looks big. Oh my God, is that big roach? It's a big roach, guys. I just casted it like nowhere near where I'm feeding, just because I chucked some bread out. Sorry about that noise. It's a big bloody roach. Oh my God. Yeah, sorry about the noise, guys. It's the flusher letting the water out. This is a cracking roach. Absolute stonking fish. Gene clear water. Little weedy lake. Boom. Oh my God, man. Absolute clonking fish. Look at that then, guys. For a roach. Look at that. Crazy. Get a photo of that. Boosh, I'm back at it. I'm at the little pond, guys. I don't know what that was about. But I am at the little pond again. So I'm going to chuck out a method feeder and a float. Let's just see if we can catch some fish. I put some bait out last night. Obviously, you've seen that success with that massive roach. I know some people don't like roach fishing or bream fishing, but you're sad, in my opinion. Nah, I'm only playing. But yeah, so I might catch carp today, I'm not sure. But I'm not really carp fishing, I'm not going to lie. I'm just asked for anything. If I catch a nice carp in this little weedy pond, I'll be very happy, don't get me wrong. But I'm just float fishing and silver fishing. Been the best silver fishing I had in a long time. And good silver fishing with light rods is awesome, man. People, you know, £3 test coach rod trying to catch a £6 carp makes no sense. Right, bing bang bosh, let's see that.
Right, last little video. But I forgot to say, I've actually just come back from Thailand. I don't know what all the gangster rap hands are about. But I've just come back from Thailand. I ain't got my tripod, that's why I'm like doing this. But I've just come back from Thailand. It was absolutely phenomenal. I was training like an absolute savage. I am Bangkok ready now. But I did actually do some fishing as well. But I'm not going to do that yet because that's going to be my next video. But this last video, last little trip from Thailand. So yeah, I went to Thailand. It was insane. Absolutely mental, honestly. It was the best trip ever. When I went to Mauritius, that was cool, but this was much better. But I only did 1 day's fishing, but I caught over 10, I think about 10 fish. I won't go through them all because you obviously see it on my next video. So next video is fishing in Thailand. And I'm not joking, I wasn't even going to make a YouTube video on it. I couldn't be bothered. I was pretty much done with YouTube, to be honest. But then I remembered all my loyal fans. And I thought, well, you know, you actually got me on social media doing this type of stuff. Because if you watch my first ever videos, I was shocking. I deserve to be trolled. But yeah, it's been such an amazing trip in Thailand. So I've literally just got back. I thought I'll unload all these fishing videos that I've got and get back on YouTube. I'm probably just going to do a video every couple of weeks now, but like really good videos. Like, I don't care if people don't watch all of my Tench fishing videos. Some of them do amazing, don't get me wrong. Some do really well. Others, I'm like barely getting past 600 views. I'm like, I caught nearly a £2 roach. Like, it's mad to me, but I know everyone loves carp. I know, I'm sorry. I should change the genre and I'll probably get more views. But I ain't me. I'm going to be one rod man, like going out catching, you know. But even when I went when I was fishing in Thailand, I even got to do my own type of fishing because they had some rudimentary way of fishing, and I was like, this is a bit mental. It was a tiny little pond. It's smaller than a little pond I fish. So I did my own little style of fishing and caught 2 of my own fish, what I was quite happy with, without them doing anything. I did it myself. I caught those fish. Otherwise, they cast out a few and everything, and I was like, I can do that myself, mate. He said, yeah, but Pacific spots. And I was like, oh, whatever. Just let me underarm it in a corner somewhere, mate. I'll catch fish. And he was like, oh, okay. Throw underneath the platform. Right, anyway. Bing bang bosh. Last video. Catching carp off the top in December. There's no leaves on the trees. This literally was about 2 months ago, 3 months ago. It was freezing cold. And the guy told me there was carp in there. It used to be a fishery, but it's basically you pay to go there. It's just a little log cabin, nothing else around, and there's no other cabins. Only 1 cabin there. No, sorry, 2 cabins, and it's next to a little river and a Gene Clear pond again. I keep finding them in Devon, so this one was Gene Clear again, and I just seen carp swimming around. I was like, this is bizarre. So I method fished and didn't catch anything. I thought this is really weird. And anyway, I seen carp swimming around. I was like, I can go off the top, and I actually caught carp off the top in December. What was really hard, trust me, really hard. The way they take on in winter is so much harder. But it was mad that I still caught them. So, bing bang bosh, check it out.
I'm going to catch a carp off the surface. I am away fishing, and I'll go into more detail in a minute, but I've just turned up, chucked bread out. The fish is taking bread off the top, so I've got to get on it before, you know, it gets too late. Here we go then, guys. And we're in, guys. We're in. December, off the top. How mental is that? Yeah, it's some hungry carp. Definitely a hungry carp. It's going all right. Had loads of rain. The door common. First fish of the year. Boo boo.
Yeah. Within like minutes.
He's got a big head on him. You can tell he's old, but he's not very big. He's
Right, here we go. He's ready now. Right, first fish of the year. Boom, look at that. Nice dark colours. Banging fish. First fish of the year. Yeah, boy, off the top as well. It's just bizarre, innit? Hungry fish.
We're in, guys. We're in. Stinky carp. Second one of the year, boys. Right, guys, you might even hear the carp in the background. But it's banging little common. I'm trying to get him in because he's just going nuts. So look at that. Proper little dark common. The water's so clear here, like. Right, I'm gonna get him back in. Banging. again, guys. Another banging little common. Otherwise, every time I go to get them out, they go crazy. They've all got nice tans. Banging fish. Look at that, eh? Whee. And the old squats, that was. Yes. Surface fishing in December. Oh, January. Right, that was some close quarter stuff. That was good fun. Right underneath this tree. It's going to get mental because they all gone mental. They all look like you got a suntan. And they don't like getting picked up on it that much. There we go, you got a banger. Yeah, sorry.
Right, that's the video done then, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I've literally so glad that I caught up with some of the stuff that I've had on my phone. I literally for about 4 months. And here's a little clip of what's coming. So keep an eye out for my Thailand trip, what will be posted in a couple of weeks. And then I'm going to get straight back on it for the spring tench fishing. And, you know, just get back out fishing. Been missing it, to be honest with you. Even though I have been fishing, but it's been literally, I think, the longest I've never fished since I started fishing. So, yeah, it's a big break for me. But it's been nice to refresh, get back on it. Right, bing bang bosh, guys. Like and subscribe. And give me some views.